My name is rjlapiere. I am a registered play therapist supervisor. So today I'm going to show you about keeping the beat. And we're actually going to use something that's called a metronome. And a metronome is something that helps create beat so you can maintain a tempo. So musicians typically use this, but this is a great activity that you can do to help kids for other things like coordination, attention, motor planning. So you don't actually have to have this in order to use a metronome. You can download a free app. I actually have one on my phone also. I like to use this because it's something that the kids can kind of control. But if you're doing those telehealth sessions, or parents at home, you can just download the app and it's free, and you can kind of do the same thing but in a digital form where you're moving the beat of what you want to keep up and down. So you're going to see some videos that will come along in a minute or so you'll see me and the kids doing different activities, and those are just a couple of different ways that you can incorporate keeping the beat. So what's the important part of keeping the beat? Why is that such a big deal? Well, our brain is constantly getting messages and has to pay attention to do different things. So if you think about a student sitting in class, they have to pay attention to their body posture. They have to listen to the teacher's attention. They have to take notes, or maybe they have to read along. And all of those different things are happening at the same time. So when you can practice holding where a child is listening to something and they have to do an activity, you're actually increasing their ability to be able to use that skill, which is something that's really important for kids, even if you take it out, not so much for school, but sports and activities. So baseball, you're up at the plate, you have to be in a certain posture or position, and you have to pay attention to the pitcher. What kind of ball are they throwing at me? Maybe your coach is also giving you some signals that you have to watch for, or is yelling at you to maybe bunt or do something differently and adjust, and your brain has to pick up all that information and process it. So this is a great way to help work on that, as well as work on impulse control and interoception, which is how do I know how I feel? Because we're going to be doing different beats, which are like fast, slow. We know that our heartbeat, that range is between 60 and 80 beats. So you'll feel like a comfort and a rhythm in that 60 to 80 beats when we do something that way. When you make it go higher, you'll notice when I interview Lucas what he says about that, how when it's too slow, what that feels like for him, and then when it goes really fast, what that feels like too. And so it also gives your body a sense of what this feels like. So let's just give this a try. So I'm going to set the metronome to 80, which is that regular rhythm beat. And I'm just going to do some activities that you can copy. So if you're not driving and you're sitting somewhere that you can listen to this, you can give it a try with me and see how it feels. Okay, so that was the medium beat. See how you like that? And now I'm going to make it go slower. And now we'll do fast. So I'm just moving the dial down a little bit. Whew, that was very fast. So you can see there's lots of different things you can do with that. And if you're doing telehealth, you can do keep the beat. You can download the app and just play that and do some kind of copying each other for different things that you can do around the room. You'll see us do other activities that are a little different. And then also, anything you do that's bilateral is great because you get that brain integration. So when I go like this and I'm doing left side and the opposite, you're getting that left brain, right brain, and that crossing midline, which is really helpful for all of us. I do EMDR, so this is a way that you can kind of integrate some of that bilateral and EMDR. So I hope you enjoy the videos. You'll see the kids coming up next and kind of demonstrating it in action. Thank you. Okay, so Lucas, you got to do a bunch of different beats. Which one did you like the best?
Hopscotch.
The hopscotch one? And what speed did you like it?
A little bit higher than medium.
Okay. What about it seemed like it felt right?
I don't know, just like fast-paced, kind of like slow-paced, like right a little bit above the middle.
Yeah, and when it went too slow, did you like it?
It was okay.
What did it feel like in your body?
It was like, I want to move fast, I want to move fast, and like...
In your mind, you were saying, I want to go, I want to go, I want to go?
Mm-hmm.
And then what about when it was like really fast? Remember that one where it was kind of like...
a little bit slower.
This is too much?
Yeah.
I can't do it?
I can't like keep up.
I can't keep up. Too much. Can't keep up. Great. Thank you. Hi, everybody. So Gabe and I are going to show you how to use the metronome with cross crawls. And cross crawls is a great activity that incorporates the right brain and left brain, kind of communication between both sides. And it really kind of warms up your brain and your body so that you can facilitate coordination and communication and really integrate those two parts. So if you were to do this maybe in between working, an activity, that you can do when you take a break so that kids can get their brains back online when they need to study or in the morning before they start their schoolwork. You can do the cross crawls without the metronome, but the metronome adds a level of challenge. So you might want to start without it first and then start with it. And there's lots of different ways to do this. We're just going to show you, a quick one that you can add. We drew an 8 on the floor in the house with tape. So you can kind of take a peek at that, and that's what we're going to follow. But you don't have to do that. You can do it outside with chalk. You can use string, and you can just pretend that the figure 8 is there and just kind of march and follow along. Okay, Gabe, get us started and just show us what the cross crawls look like before we start the figure 8.
All right, ready? Here we go.
Perfect. Yeah, so right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg.
Slower.
Yep. Okay, so now we're going to do the figure 8, and we're going to keep the beat.
Wait a minute. And then whenever I get over there, I'm going to do something else. So, how was your day?
Awesome. If you enjoyed those videos, and please comment below. Follow me on YouTube, and you can also go to my Facebook, where you could follow me on my business page, rjlapiere Play Therapy and Sand Tray. Lots more videos to come. helping parents to be able to integrate some activities that you can do at home, and for therapists that are working with families, some things you can teach. Hope you enjoy.